Hello and welcome one and all to more Trails of the Sky. Last time we left off, we arrived in Rolent, our old hometown, and discovered a giant fog that's causing a lot of troubles. Estelle and Scarazard, how's it going? It's been a while, good to see you're well. Hey Freddy, you look like you're doing pretty well. Yeah, I went off to Zeiss and studied the new model ordnance after all. It's a good chance to brush up on my skills and learn something new. Wait, you were over in Zeiss too? Aw, it's too bad I didn't get a chance to meet you. I went to the central factory loads of times too. Still, it's great to hear our local orbital expert has leveled up, so to speak. How about you show us what you've learned? Of course, just say the word. I'll do anything you've got to perfection with the techniques I learned over at the central factory. Let's see what if I can make. So I can only do up to 3 still. I have enough for an attack there, which is good. But I don't really need to make much of anything right now. I'll just leave. So, yeah, we're back in Rolent. There's a giant freaking fog in the way. Our main goal right now is to investigate how far the fog goes. So we gotta pick a highway and go, baby. So I think the first one I'm gonna head on is the one that leads to Estelle's house. See how far that gets. See where that takes us. Also, let's check on the house. I don't imagine anyone's been there. Sometimes Estelle's gone and Cassius is busy. This place could be burnt down for all we know. Well, it's not, though, but you know. Doesn't look like much fog's gotten here yet. Oh, this is your home, Estelle. I like it. Simple but refined. Now, you really think so? Thanks. Well, anyway, I can fix everyone some tea or something at least. Come on inside. I'll handle making the tea. You head on to the room upstairs. Why? Look up, Estelle. Oh, right. The house is gonna get pretty damp in this fog. So you think it doesn't rain around here very often? It's always relaxing to get back home. I kinda wonder how much of that is cause we're out in the fog, though. That's part of it, I'm sure. If you don't mind me saying, Scarazard, you glide through this house like you know every corner. Of course I do. I've known this house for a long time, a very long time. Yeah, you've been coming here since Mom was alive, so that's over 10 years. Wow, it has been a while. About that, give or take a few gray hairs, Scarazard. You were part of a traveling circus, weren't you? How did you come to make Estelle's acquaintance? Well, you see... Wait, Scary, you don't need to. It's fine, it's an old story. It would have been about 12 years ago now. Our troupe had come to Rolent to perform. Estelle, at that point, was even more fearless and curious than she is now. After one of our shows, she strolled into our tents with the purpose of playing. Circus troupes usually get met with some suspicion by residents of a town outside of performances, you see. As a result, we weren't really sure what to do at first with this girl who came to visit us, but you see, Estelle wasn't exactly a timid girl. She kept coming over every day, and everyone came to really love her. Myself especially, of course. One day Estelle didn't want to go home until long after the sun had set. Since there wasn't any other choice, I ended up being the one who took her home. That's the day I met Cassius and Lena. Lena is Estelle's late mother. Yes, that certainly sounds like Estelle. Yeah, it seems Estelle was fearless even as a child. Well, I don't really remember that much of it since I was like 4 back then, but I do remember Sierra would come by our house anytime the circus was in town after that. That's right. Though Scarazard, how did you leave the circus and come to live in Larble as a bracer? You could say a lot happened. 8 years ago, I decided I want to become a bracer. I came to Larble to ask Cassius for help. I've been in Larble ever since. I see now, alright. Now that reminds me. Was Joshua here in those days? Oh, no. Joshua came to live with us 3 years after all that. Actually, he showed up when you were in Groundsel doing your junior bracer tour, didn't he? That he did. I wandered Larble spreading goodwill and flowers as a bracer does, and returned home to find a boy I'd never seen living with Cassius and Estelle. To say it was a bit of a shock would be an understatement. Estelle? Alright, so we enjoyed a nice relaxing time at home. I guess we had to go on back about the mission. It was a nice little moment though. Always get to have those little bits here and there. Anyway, let's also check out the Bracer Handbook for any Rolent specific missions. All the investigation, the ring that flew away, fishing spot, and monsters. Well, like always, I'm gonna do try to do monster quests when I can help it. Hey. How wonderful, the fog seems to have cleared here. Guess this is as far as the fog cover goes. Kind of a sharp end to it though. So along the Ellis Highway, the fog clears roughly 60 leagues from the city. There don't seem to be many monsters in the fog either, so ensuring people's safety shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, hopefully. I guess we should just check the other roads like we did this one then, huh? Well, keep checking this road. Of course, there are monsters on it now. But I also want to double check for the monster, for like the monster quest. And those are some big boars. Armored boars too. They're armored, they're big, and it's been a while since we've been in Larble. Standing on the road, not moving. That is the Rhino Cider. That's an interesting name. The monster living deep in the woods. Its thick armor hide gives a great defense. And then the pine plant. Let's hit it with the stick. Hit it with the sword. Hit him with wind. It had a good echo to it. I didn't do anything. Ha! You got me out of the attack. I hit Scara. That's bad. At least it isn't in the attack anymore. That's good. Just kicking up some wind. That's how you use aerial! And Estelle is confused currently. Thankfully, Scara is not.
Over here! What? You Gilla?
Okay, maybe using a taunt was the best thing, but whatever. Wait, did it change the location of their spell? Because I know one was hitting a stealth. And we get on with plants. And they explode! And the green goop, ew. Magic saves today, like always. I can start collecting some blue. Out of blue. Okay, let's keep going, looking for the highway monster. And treasure chest. Thankfully ran into me. So I can run away this turn. Yeah, great ladybugs. Manta bugs. And we're running, and we're running. Alright, got another item. Let's see, where's this thing go? Mistwald. The other place called Mistwald has something to do with the mist. There it is. They cut the entire segment out. Wait, where is my... I have to use my cooked items. Definitely make Rainbow Surprise though. See, I'm just gonna cut out the entire fight because it went very badly for me. If you can't tell by the fact that I have to just heal up a lot. Oh boy. Oh well. I'll just have to head off to the other mountain passes and hit the item shop on my way back to town. Also avoid monster attacks. Thankfully the fog's gonna have monsters in it apparently, so that's a big win for me. At least in terms of this. I'll probably end up doing some form of grinding later. Hey, can I rest at home for free or can I not do that? I wanna see if I can do that. And it's right there, so we'll probably go into the end. I can rest at home for free in Rolent. Oh, thank God. I just have to hit up an item shop and I'll be right as rain. Maybe a weapon shop too, see. Then I just ran head first into the first major battle. I mean, I took down a tank for the last section, for God's sakes. I guess you'd be able to take down a floating hemp. But no, it wants to be tougher than the tank. Hey, that's you, Scara? Reg! Hi, Reg. Yo, Estelle, last saw you when you left for a little sleigh. I ain't filled me in. You guys are on some kind of tough job, it sounds like. Something like that, yeah. Are you on bodyguard duty, Ridge? Yeah, my clients have an urgent business in the capital, apparently. At this rate, it's faster just to walk than wait for the airships, so I'll be escorting them. Ah, gotcha. Well, keep up the good work. You too, good luck with the fog. How the roads look, anyway? The Ellis Highway isn't too bad yet. If you follow the path down on ways, you should reach the edge of the fog fairly quickly. Good to hear. Anyway, if you'll excuse me. Right, everyone, follow me. We're off to the capital. Stay close now. Understood, Mr. Bracer. We're counting on you. Yeah, it's good to see some, since we're back home, it's good to see some little bits like that. Anyway, item shop. Which way is the bread? That's the weapon shop. Oh, if it isn't Estelle. It's been a while, ever since you went off on that training trip, right? Hi, Elgar, long time no see. Welcome back. So, if Scarazar is with you, does that mean you're in the middle of some work for the guild? Yeah, a bit. I heard from Ina that you two of you are working pretty hard. Especially you, Estelle. Word is you've been solving lots of cases and even a full bracer now. Quite a bit of success for such a short time. I can't help but be nostalgic for the days you were complaining about training because you hated paper tests throughout, though. Hey, Elgar, ixnay on the este. Now, what is there to hide? Certainly your paper tests were appalling like no other bracer before, but you've always been top in the practicals. Now don't be embarrassed. A couple of flaws are part of a person's charm. Sorry. I suppose yammering on about the past like this is proof I'm getting old. Anyway, putting that aside, did you find anything about Joshua's whereabouts? I've looked a lot, but I still haven't found anything yet. I guess he won't be easy to find. I admit I was worried when I heard from Cassius, but from the looks of it, Estelle, you seem to be hanging in there. But if it gets hard, come on back anytime. If you're okay with it, Stella, I would be glad to hear you out. Elgar, yeah, thanks, I'll definitely take you up on that. Stop by anytime. I have lots of good equipment ready and waiting for you. Oh, you do indeed have some good equipment for me, Elgar. Buy new weapons, the best part of the game. Not the best part. Oh, that's a lot. Defense, ADF, speed, that is good for everyone. Not so much Estelle, though. That's a lot of Mira. I mean, it was a lot of money, but it's ultimately worth it for all the upgrades. Have to sell you some stuff, though. I don't know. I can sell the fiber suits now, can't I? Okay, that's the difference there. That's the one's the male, one's the female blazer. Okay. I want to hold on to these in case I get Kevin back in the party. I don't want to convert to any Septum, because I might need more ornaments later. There's also the food store and the general store. Hi, Stell. It's been a while. When did you get home? Pretty much now. You look like you're doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing great as a matter of fact. So I heard you went off to do some training somewhere nuts. How'd that turn out? Oh boy, it went great. Wait, when did I tell you about my training, Renan? Don't underestimate neighborhood gossip. I'm pretty sure everyone knows you went out to train at least. I should have seen that coming. It's business as usual in Rolent. By the way, the weather sure is weird, huh? I heard the boat-bound passenger ships were all grounded. Yeah, we got stopped by that. Well, since we're stuck here, we plan to investigate this fog. The guild would also like to get a better picture of the situation. Gotcha, thanks for it. That's encouraging to hear. Just be careful. Something strange about this fog. It doesn't feel normal. Yeah, well, yes, we'll be careful. Yeah, see you, Renan. I'm gonna have to buy from you, but you know, we'll see you when we're done with that. Let's see, I need to buy some more evolving bombs. Buy some more of these. That's about 5. Some EP charges just to be safe. Dropping a lot of mirror up in here. And let me see. I do need some Nature's Bounty. Let me check my cooking menu. Which one of these is good for reviving? I didn't see Royal Leaf in there anyway. Ah, Stella Scara. Hi, Clary. Well, have you been a good girl? I'm always a good girl. Oh yeah, Stell. I heard Josh was working on his own now, but my killer reporting instinct is telling me that's misinformation, isn't it? He's really fighting some evil organization all on his own, and you're trying to find him, right? Killer instinct, nothing. How does she do that? That's how this story should go. After all, a normal story wouldn't fit Joshua. Joshua secretly infiltrating an evil organization's base all on his own. Yeah, he's so cool. We've come to the bar for your food. And now I'm officially broke. It's time to convert. I don't really want to, but I don't have a choice here. Since I'm out of money. I'm just gonna convert my base ones. I want to sell off my monster carapace. What about a leathery tail? Okay, I have a lot of selling to do, so I'm probably just going to end this episode here and get right back to it. I'll see you guys next time as we continue our fog investigation.